If you have aggressive growth goals, you will not want to miss this video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the 3 power levers that exist in every business and how you can pull each lever, all 3 of them, all at once using one skill to grow your business. So if you've got aggressive growth goals like growing 100% in the next quarter, I'm going to show you tactically how to do it and how to do it as easily as possible. So buckle in. It's a short video, but it's extremely powerful. So make sure you watch it till the end. Cheers. Hello, Matt Craig here, and welcome to another whiteboarding session. We've got an awesome video for you today. So we've got the 3 power levers for growth that any business can pull for more revenue, for more sales and more clients coming through, right? So we're gonna be talking about how you can actually deploy all of these levers all at once to grow 100% or more in a very short amount of time. So without a doubt, this is one of my favorite strategies just for thinking about business strategy and business growth as a whole. And I really just wanna break it down to its simplest format, because you know what? There's just so many people talking about the new TikTok video that you need to be doing, or the new trend that you need to hop on, whether it's conversion rate optimization. At the end of the day, there's only 3 ways to grow your business, and we're going to be going over it today. And I'm going to be showing you the #1 skill to focus on to increase all levers all at once so you can grow as fast as possible. So let's get into it. And the first power lever that we can do is obviously get more customers, which makes sense, right, when we're growing our business. Now, the second lever is the spend of these customers. If you're in the e-commerce world, you might be thinking of this as average order value. Now, the thing about these power levers, these are business agnostic, right? So if you are a SaaS brand, if you're a lead generation company, if you're an e-commerce brand, all of these apply, right? No matter what business you're in, all these levers exist in your business right now. So obviously we've got customers as the first power lever, then we've got spend as the second lever. Now, what's the third lever? The third lever is a little something we call frequency, right? The amount that they buy and how often they come back to buy from us. And that's the third one. So let's just put these in little boxes right now. So these are the ways to grow your business. And obviously we want to just increase each one. So when we're thinking about growing each one and growing our customers, growing our spend, growing our frequency, and if we want to grow 100%, I'm going to show you a little tactic to deploy all at once to increase your revenue coming through. So the first thing to do is just to increase your customers by 30% and then increase your spend by 30%. And then you guessed it, your frequency, we're going to increase the amount that people buy from you by 30%. So we'll get more into the details of how to do each one. However, 30% plus 30% plus 30% equals 90%, right? Am I right? Am I right? No, I'm wrong. It is not 90%. And this is the funny thing about humans, right? We don't understand percentages. So if we just get 1 and we times it by 30%, then we've got 1.33. But then we times it by another 30%, this starts to stack on top of each other. And sorry, this is a 3 here. However, when we start to stack this on top, the 30% plus the 30% plus the 30%, it definitely doesn't equal 90%, right? What it actually equals is 119.7%. This is the revenue increase, right? So by only just focusing on increasing our customers by 30% and increasing their spend by 30% and increasing their frequency by 30%, we have been able to generate an extra 29.7% of growth for our business, right? How cool is that, right? We've got this growth machine really humming now. And when we're thinking about growing 100%, most people just think very linearly, right? They're like, oh man, how are we gonna double our customer base in the next month, right? Or the next year, or whatever your growth plan is. It becomes quite a daunting thing. However, what we've done is we've set some really manageable goals, right? 30%, we need to increase their spend by 30%, and then we need to increase their frequency by 30%. That becomes a lot more manageable than trying to increase your customer base by 100%, right? And what we've done is we've been able to layer these in, stack them on top of each other to get 119.7% increase in growth. So how cool is that? So this is why these are power levers, and you can pull each one. If you just want to pull the customers and spend, you're more than welcome to, but why not pull all 3 at once? So there's a little something that we can do as well to pull them all at once. And this is the #1 skill that you need to focus on right now, right? How can we get all of these activated at once? So what we need to do is focus on the PX. And that's what we do here at Persuasion Experience, right? We think, how can we make your brand more persuasive online? So when we're more persuasive, what would happen? Would we get more customers if we became 20% more persuasive, right? Imagine that. Let me ask you the question right now. Imagine what your life and what your business would look like if you were 20 to 30% more persuasive. How much more revenue would you be making? How many more customers would you be generating? How much more just back-end profit would you be generating as well, right? So like it's a really important skill to focus on. But when we're more persuasive, right, we can lure more customers in. And I know that sounds bad, but if we're selling like ethical products, right, we need to make sure we're as persuasive as possible so we can get people using your products and services, right? So when we're more persuasive, we're going to get more customers coming through. And when we're more persuasive, we can also start to charge higher prices and have a bit more pricing elasticity in our business, right? And we can now become, the 600-pound gorilla that everyone wants to do business with. And when we've got that sort of positioning in the marketing using persuasion, we can then justify price increases, get customers spending more, and also be happier to spend more as well. And then lastly, frequency, right? So frequency's got something to do with obviously like the amount that someone purchases or if they buy additional products on services along the way, right? So obviously we just want them, offering additional services. Maybe we have like a continuity or like a membership program where we just get lots of money coming through. So that is really like how the 3 power levers work. And if we do want to get a bit more granular, what we can start to think about is like, okay, well, how do we get more customers? Well, we can do a couple of things, right? We can, increase the amount of traffic coming through, or we can just decide to, like work on our conversion rates and actually make and generate more customers from the same traffic spend. And then we can start to think about like, okay, well, maybe we need to design a new campaign. Maybe we need to work on a new channel, right? We've got Facebook and Google ads. Let's add on TikTok ads. Let's add on referral partnerships and strategic partnerships. But it all starts with this, persuasion. And that's what we do here at Persuasion Experience. So if you want to increase your revenues, definitely activate the 3 power levers in your business, right? Focus on getting more customers, increase their spend and increase their frequency, and make sure you're being as persuasive as possible out there. So hope you enjoyed this quick video. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe to make sure you don't miss another video. And actually, there's a whole bunch of awesome videos already on this channel. So go down and check them out on my channel, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video. Cheers.